Hi guys, this is going to be my plan with me for my Target Dollar Spot planner. So as you guys know, if you've watched these before, this is for my homeschooling planner. I'm not sure if I did this one with you guys or not, but this is my superhero theme. And then this is going to be for this next week. I haven't written a lot in for this week, so I could probably use that still since it's not dated, even though I put my own dates. I could pull those up, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to go ahead and do a fresh spread. It has been very busy. Killian has had a double ear infection, and he's allergic to penicillin, so he can't have any Cillins. So amoxicillin, any of the Cillins that they normally give for like ear infections, he can't have, so he has to have special antibiotics, and they make his stomach so sick. So it has been interesting at our house. So it's been a really crazy week. So homeschooling has been a little bit different than it usually is. And if I can find a glue stick, I mean, I know I have 1,000 of them and they're all MIA. I think this one's about empty, it feels like, yeah. I hope you guys are having a good week. Sorry guys, I couldn't find glue sticks. I have glue sticks everywhere, and then when I go to look for them, I can't find any. They're all empty. So, and all my tape runners have ran out, so I've got to go get some more of those. But anyways, I did want to come on here, and I have been doing Plan With Me's that where I just play music, and I do like those, and I enjoy watching those, and I like doing those because sometimes it just gets too crazy and it's too noisy in here to really talk to you guys. But sometimes I want to get on here and talk to you too, and I like the Plan With Me's. Even though they're a little bit longer, I like watching the Plan With Me's where they actually talk and you get to kind of know the person as well. So I pulled some paper because, you know, I love to work with paper in this planner. I just think it really adds to it. And a lot of times I just don't like, you know, this paper is just really thin. I mean, it's cheap. It's from the Dollar Spot, and so you can tell like it's not very high quality, and it's really cheap. And so when you add cardstock to it, it just really helps, you know, the thickness of the paper. So when you're working with it, you know, you can just do a little bit more with it. So I have pulled some paper. I think I want to do it like that. And this is kind of the spread that we're going to go with. And I'm going to pull these stickers. I got these stickers from Michael's. You guys probably remember that haul. And they're super cute. I'm going to show them sideways so I can get them in frame here. But it's just little woodland animals, and they have like little teacups and all of that kind of stuff. I just thought that was super cute. And you guys know that I like doing kind of a cartoony theme for this planner just because it is my homeschool. Even though this is kind of pink and girly, Tristan's not going to be looking at it anyways. It is me looking at it, so it's okay. But it's been a very interesting day today already, and I think it's what time is it? It's 12:30 here, and it is already seems like such a very long day. We went first thing this morning, and the boys were actually sleeping later than normal, which just goes to show my luck because I couldn't sleep with them. I had to wake them up, and the one morning that they decided to sleep later than usual, I have to get them up because Tristan had a dentist appointment, and I was so dreading it, not even going to lie to you. He is a candy man, and it is very hard for me to get his teeth brushed very well. He hates it, and it's really difficult for me to floss his back teeth. And my parents are candy givers. Every time he sees them, he knows that he's about to get a bunch of candy, and we don't really do a lot of candy at home. First of all, because if I did candy at home, he would be getting so much candy, I don't even know what he would do. Go into a sugar coma because he gets so much from my parents. But my mom, when I was working full-time, you know, I have not been working full-time for about 8 months now. But before then, I always worked full time. So I didn't stay home with them. And my mom watched them all the time. And she's all about, I'm the grandmother. I give them what I want, which is fine and great. And I'm glad that she's good to them. But at the same time, she was watching them every day. And so she was watching Tristan every day. And every day he was getting that much candy. So now that I stay home with him, he doesn't get as much. But every time he sees her, he still gets a lot. So that was a lot of sugar going on his teeth. And so I knew, I was worried about it. And I know that it is awful that this is the first time I've really taken him to the dentist, and he's 4. But like I said before, I just worked all the time, and so did my husband. And we just worked a lot. And so time just kind of slips by you when you're super busy like that. You just kind of, some things just kind of slip through, and that was unfortunately one of the things that slipped through. So was the dentist, and so I had to take him, and it was his first time going, and he didn't have that many. I was really afraid, you guys. I know that sounds terrible, but I was afraid he was going to have multiple cavities, and he only had a couple. And those I already knew about because those were visible, and he didn't actually have any like between his teeth or anything like that. So that was really good. So he had a couple, and he had to get fillings, and so now his teeth are all numb and his face is numb and he can't feel it, and it feels funny to him. So I don't really like this one because it has a lot of red, and this is just a lot of pinks. So I don't really like that one, but I do like these two for it. So I do like these little ABC guys because of the ABCs and numbers in this, and then I like this little soft border. And let's see, I got both of these from the Dollar Tree actually. This is a Scotch brand washi, but it just so happened to be at my Dollar Tree, and then this one was a Dollar Tree brand. So yeah, so I'm gonna put this one at the top, and I'm not gonna worry about the fact that, well, I guess I'll start with A since I have it right here. But today has been a very interesting beginning of the day. We got out of the dentist at 10 o'clock in the morning, and he wanted a roast beef sandwich because that's his favorite thing. And I was like, baby, you can't have a roast beef sandwich right now because you can't feel your face. And if you eat, then you might bite your face, and it will hurt you. And he just did not understand. He thought I was being a terrible mom by not feeding him, I'm sure. And he was so confused. I felt so bad for him. His little face is all puffed up, and he's trying to smile, and it's all crooked. Pitiful. And then we had to go to the post office, and I felt so bad for him. Poor little guy. He was so confused why he could not have that roast beef sandwich. He's like, but please, I just need a roast beef sandwich. And I was like, you can't have it, baby. You can't chew right now. And they give you that cotton that you're supposed to make them bite down, and they're supposed to keep it in their mouth. But poor thing, he was just drooling everywhere. He did not want that stupid cotton in his mouth. I don't blame him. That stuff is disgusting. So I told him, I said, you can take it out, but we have to be really careful so you don't bite your face. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. I hate taking them to the dentist. I hate taking them to the doctor, especially when I know they have to get shots, and his 4-year-old shots are coming up soon. His appointment is next week, so he's got a lot of fun coming up. But I hate it so bad when you have to watch your kids do that and you know they're scared. That mama just comes out in me, and I just feel, oh, it makes me feel terrible for them. I just feel awful. It makes me feel like the worst person ever because they're looking to you like, what are they doing to me, and why are you letting them? And I just feel so bad. But it is better for them in the long run, which I know some people do. You know, they don't do immunizations. They don't believe in that, but we do them, and we do get shots. I do immunize my kids and let them get their shots, but it still is so heart-wrenching to watch them do that and know that they're afraid and not be able to fix it for them. And they don't understand why you're not protecting them. I hate it. So sad to me. But anyway, I know that's boo-hoo. It's just life, but it still makes me sad because I know that they're confused and they're upset, especially like, you know, Killian, because he's too young to understand what's going on. At least Tristan knows what's happening. And they're little like that. They don't have any clue on what's going on. And all they know is that you're holding them down or you're letting the other people do this to them, and they don't really get it. So I hate that the worst because he has no clue what's happening. But we have to do things to protect them in the long run. And sometimes that's no fun for the moment. So it is what it is, but it still breaks my little heart. I'm going to put you guys down for just a minute. Oh, sorry, you guys. I had to go get coffee, and trust me, I need coffee today. So it was ready. It's calling my name. Tristan, I can hear his TV, and he's watching Netflix, but he's watching older cartoons, like Disney cartoons, the older ones. I love it. It makes me so happy when he does stuff like that, when he watches something that I actually know from my childhood. I think it's so adorable. He is a mess. Y'all don't even know. He is a whole mess. In the doctor's office. Well, last night coming home from church, he was like, speaking of which, and we were not speaking of which, we weren't talking about what he was talking about, but he said, speaking of which, are we even close to being home yet? And I was like, oh Lord. And then today at the doctor, he was like, I can't quite see the TV. And then he was like, I can't quite hear it. And I was just like, oh Lord. But, you know, he's been around adults. He's around adults most of the time, and he's homeschooled. He goes to church with a lot of different kids, and he's friends with them, and we go to play dates and birthday parties and stuff like that. So he's very sociable with his own age, but at the same time, he is around adults most of the time, and he has been his whole life. So, yeah. So he's used to that. I don't think I want this washi on the bottom of this. I think I just want it to be like that. So he's used to being around adults, and he hears adults talking all the time. So that is where it comes from. But it is hilarious. The doctor was cracking up. He's like, wow, he's a very particular little boy, isn't he? He's very particular and matter of fact about things. I was like, yes, he really is. He is me made over. Is exactly how I used to be when I was a kid. You know those kids where the mom is sitting in the office and she's like, oh God, please don't let my kid see that person, because I know they're gonna say, yep, that was me, that's my kid. Yep. I'm sitting there thinking, oh God, please don't let them see him. Please don't let them see that lady. They will say something out loud. It's going to be so embarrassing. I know it's going to happen. And yep, it always happens, usually. We were in the doctor's office one day when I was a little kid, about Tristan's age, and I was sitting on the floor playing with some of the toys in the office. And there was a lady that came in wearing rollers in her hair to the doctor's office, and I looked over. My mom was like, oh no. She knew it was going to happen. And I said, don't you know you're not supposed to go out of the house with your hair looking like that? Mama, did she really wear her hair like that to the doctor? And my mom was like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. I'm going to go ahead and punch my holes because I want to make sure that when I'm placing my stickers, I know exactly where the holes are instead of just kind of guesstimating and messing it up. So while I shake like a leaf. I liked this little spread with the superheroes on it. I thought it was really cute. Okay, so you see it's sweet and springy, even though it's cold and disgusting outside. I know a lot of people, a couple of my pocket letter pals were talking about, she lives in Connecticut, and she was talking about how she, they're saying 18 to 20 inches of snow. I mean, good grief. What would Alabama do? You freak out and there's no more bread or milk to last for months because everybody took it. They're all trying to stock up as fast as they can when we just get the threat of 2 inches and then nothing ever happens. Which I will say for my state, everybody laughs at us, but it really is, you guys, because we're not equipped to deal with stuff like that. So when any snow happens on the road or the roads freeze, we're just not equipped for it. And so we are literally stuck. We cannot drive. I got stuck about 45 minutes away from home, and it was one of those years. It was that crazy year that we got like 4 inches, which is really crazy for us, you guys. Don't laugh. It's a lot for us. And we got like 4 inches of snow, and I had to get home. I mean, I didn't have a choice. And I was driving this little VW Bug, and it was a piece of crap car. And I was sliding all over the place. I mean, we're just not equipped for it. We don't have salt on the roads. We don't have anything. We just have nothing. Whatever car, whatever tires you have, that's what you have. And people were wrecking and sliding on top of me. It was scary. I had to walk part of the way home because I couldn't make it because I was like up a mountain. Okay, so I really want to use this guy, these little guys, because they're so stinking cute and adorable. And you will see them when I place them. You'll get a better look, and you will understand how cute they are, even though this sticker's not cut correctly and it's tearing. I hate when that happens. Woodland animals are one of my weaknesses, you guys. I can't handle it. I love them. I think they're so stinking cute. I don't even know why. I love little animals. I told you guys in one of my videos I want to have a farm. Okay. Hopefully that didn't cut us off too much. I really hate this camera, and I'm going to get another one because it drives me absolutely nuts, but it keeps cutting me off all the time, and the memory's not good on it, and it always says the memory's full when it's not, and it's ridiculous, and yeah. But anyway, I think I'm just going to do a little bit more, and then I'm about done. That didn't really take that long. Talked for most of it. I think I will take these. And you probably didn't even see me lay these down because the video is cutting off anyways. I think I'll take these off and put them on this side. And then Little Bear is gonna go over here. And I think I'll put some honey. I think we'll pretend we got some honey. Okay, and then I'm going to move this little guy. Up here. And then I can just write there. Okay, now I'm going to put some of these letters for my days. That one looks all crookedy. I really need a pair of little tweezers so I can see, but I always forget to buy some for that specific purpose. And I really want the pair of tweezers with the little light on them. I need to pick some of those up so I can see what the heck I'm doing when I'm trying to place all of these letters. I got these from the Dollar Tree, and I really, really wish I could find them again in these colors. I haven't seen them in a while, but I need some more because I use them so much. And I usually don't even plan on Sunday for this, so I usually don't even put a letter there, just because, you know, Sunday we don't do any kind of homeschooling. Sometimes we do it on Saturday if we miss a day during the week. Sometimes it flows over into Saturday, but we don't do Sunday. So I'm not even going to put anything there, but I will put a washi strip just to separate, to show that is Sunday, and I'm cut off, and so I apologize if it's all choppy, but this is going to be, let's see, today is the 9th, the 14th, and so honestly, guys, I really think that since this is such a limited space, that I am just going to write the dates on here. So, and I think that's right. Could be completely wrong. Today's the 9th. Oh no, today's Thursday. So 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. I knew something was going on with that. And then the 14th. I really like these pins too. 15th. 16th. 17th. 18th. And the 19th. Okay. There we go, you guys. That is the spread, and it is just going to pop right back into my planner. And that is going to be my weekly for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed chatting with you. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I have a lot of different stuff and different ideas that I'm going to start bringing to the channel, so I hope that you subscribe so that you can see that. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me. And as always, you guys, I love to hear your comments, so please do comment. I hope you guys have a good rest of the day, night, and week, and happy planning, you guys.